Have you ever applied moisturizer thinking that it's going to make your skin hydrated, plumper, only to find out that it's making it irritated, dull, and even drier than before? So many people think that hydration is as simple as just applying a cream and calling it a day. It's not that simple. Most moisturizers are not even designed to moisturize. They're designed to seal your moisture into the skin. So if there's no moisture to begin with, there's nothing to seal in. You're gonna want to save this video. We're about to do a deep dive. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nadia Ben-Shakroun, your guide to better skin naturally. I've helped thousands of consumers over 28 years regain healthy skin without intervention and help them understand that it's not about skincare alone. Skincare is simply that cherry on top. Beauty is only achieved when you understand the connection between the inside and the outside. So in this video, I'm going to go into 10 reasons why your moisturizer is not working for you, and obviously we'll get into solutions. Let's get into it. Reason number one is that you're missing hydration before moisture. So they're two completely different things. Hydration is in reference to water, moisture is in reference to oil. A lot of times people use an oil or use a heavy moisturizer that's based on mineral oil, petroleum, all these things, which is designed to seal in that hydration. But if there's no hydration, you're sealing in what? Dryness. So the fix for this one is to use a humectant. You got to use a hyaluronic acid serum, which is going to bind water onto the skin, and you're going to need to provide it that water that is going to bind, and that is called a mist. There are beautiful, beautiful mineral mists that I curated on my website. Take your pick, they're all fabulous, but you got to start with a rich application of a mineral mist, then throw on that hyaluronic acid serum, and that water is going to get bound onto the surface of the skin. Now we're going to have to follow with a moisturizer or an oil. I prefer an oil-based serum because it's lighter. It's going to seal that water and that hyaluronic acid, allow everything to go into the skin without clogging your pores. And that is what's called the TBD method of application. Reason number two why you're using moisturizer and you're not seeing improvement is over-exfoliation or under-exfoliation. You got to find that sweet spot. So if you're over-exfoliating, you're over-drying the skin with those alpha-hydroxy or beta-hydroxy acids. If you're under-exfoliating, you're leaving on layers of dead skin cells that are blocking the absorption of your moisturizers. So what is the perfect frequency? It's just about once a week with an effective, gentle exfoliant. That's it. We don't need to be doing daily exfoliating cleansers. We don't need to be doing peels, rotated with retinoids, none of that. Just keep it with a lactic acid based or mandelic acid based mask once a week, and your skin will start drinking up those moisturizers. Reason number three that you're applying a moisturizer that is not working for you is that it has the wrong ratio of lipids. Your skin barrier, which is made up of fats, has to have ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids. And that's the only way to replenish that lipid barrier, reinforce it, strengthen it so that you're sealing in that hydration, that moisture, and it's not evaporating into thin air. So look for ingredients that say ceramides or squalane or jojoba oil, which I adore. And shea butter can be a great moisturizer as well if used correctly and if it's in the right ratio within a given moisturizer. Reason number four is that you're using too many actives and your skin cannot keep up. Your moisturizer is not enough. No matter what you put on, it's just not enough because you're depleting your skin of its natural moisture. I've seen this so much throughout my career where clients are just stuck in that loop. They're over drying the skin and then nothing becomes enough. So solution is take it easy with retinoids. I'm not a fan of prescription retinoids because they do so much more harm than good, leading to dryness, dehydration, sensitivity, irritation, redness, you name it, and just depleting all your hydration and moisture reserves. Not worth it. You can still go with a gentle retinol or a gentle retinoid or a retinol alternative. There are so many great ones. Check my selection on thebeautydoctrine.com and understand that it's never about using the strongest product or the most active product. It's about getting everything that your skin needs in low doses to where you're not disrupting that delicate skin balance. Fifth reason your moisturizer is not working for you is that your environment is working against you. A moisturizer can only do so much. We have to deal with cold air, indoor heating, air conditioners. All those can dry you out. So it's so important to have humidifiers going at all times in your home, anytime there are any air conditioning units or heating units going on. Reason number 6 is that your moisturizer has drying alcohols. Sometimes people get stuck on the actual ingredients, so look in and they're like, okay, Nadia said jojoba oil, there it is. There is shea butter, there is squalane, all these things. But then we kind of forget to look at the other ingredients, the preservatives. So when you see things like pure alcohol or denatured alcohol, there are plenty of preservatives that can be very drying. So they almost cancel out that moisture that you're getting from the moisturizer. Other harsh sensitizers that you find in most moisturizers are fragrance, essential oils, and harsh preservatives like phenoxyethanol. Reason number 7 is that you're not locking in that moisture properly. So I talked earlier about misting using a hyaluronic acid serum, an oil-based serum, but you need to seal all that with an occlusive. This creates a moisture seal that lasts all night. If it's daytime, use a zinc-based sunscreen that is oil-based, and that's going to act as your occlusive and protectant for the day. Reason number 8, and that should have probably been number 1, is that your diet is dehydrating you. Most people don't realize that for every cup of coffee that they drink, they need 2 cups of water because caffeine is a diuretic. Alcohol is dehydrating, processed foods, sugar, they're all dehydrating for your body. So you must optimize your internal hydration by consuming foods that are high in water, like fruits like watermelon, plums, oranges and such. Also consuming electrolytes on a daily basis, especially if you are over 40. That helps replenish your minerals and your hydration at a deeper level. Having a pinch of sea salt in your first glass of water in the morning, that will speed up hydration of your tissues because we get dehydrated overnight. And drinking coconut water here and there. I make sure that I have at least a small cup of coconut water every day or every other day. But if you don't love the taste of coconut water, maybe try it in your smoothies, but it is nature's Gatorade. Reason number 9 is that your lipid barrier is compromised. I've also seen this too many times, and that can be a result of stress, aging, skin thins out as we age, using all those products with preservatives, not hydrated enough. Compromised barrier layer can be a result of so many things, and so it's ultra important to pay close attention to it and to ensure that you're not dealing with leaky gut, you're not consuming processed foods, and you are moisturizing properly to protect it every single day and night. Some ingredients that help support your barrier layer are ceramides, cholesterol, niacinamide, and panthenol, which is B5. And the last reason that your moisturizer is not working for you is probably you're using the wrong sunscreen. If you're using any of those chemical sunscreens that are high in benzene, which is a carcinogen, we don't want that. But also a lot of them have a ton of preservatives and stabilizers, which affect your skin negatively. Many also have silicones. So anytime you see cone at the end of any ingredient, that's a form of a silicone. So dimethicone, trimethicone, all of those are just silicones that are really just taking up space in your skin, not allowing the absorption of the good stuff, which is your hyaluronic acid and your oils and your cholesterol and all of these fantastic ingredients that I just covered. Now, let's talk about the best way to optimize that hydration and moisture within the skin. We want to look in 2 directions, the inside and the outside. So on the inside, we want to make sure that we're consuming enough water, electrolytes, some sea salt, like I said in the morning, a hyaluronic acid supplement, supplements that are rich in ceramides. I'll have recommendations in the description below. And then of course, don't forget those precious fats. We want things that are high in omega-3 fatty acids, like fatty fish, sardines and salmon, taking cod liver oil, omega-3 supplements, and nuts and seeds, which are all high in good fats. Now, topically, you want to apply your skincare products according to the TBD method of application. So TBD is just the acronym for the beauty doctrine. That is the method that I created that has transformed my skin and that of hundreds of my clients. And so that is only 5 steps. We don't want to overdo it because, again, we don't want to introduce too many harsh alcohols and preservatives and so on. And so that step number 1 is a cleanse with a gentle cleanser that's not depleting your skin of its natural moisture. Step number 2 is called hydrate, and that's a mineral mist mostly, or a brightening mist, but something that deposits a good amount of water on the skin. Step number 3 is activate, and that's introducing your water-based serum that has actives in it, and they must have among them hyaluronic acid. If they have glycerin, that's even a plus because that's another humectant. And then step number 4 is moisturize with a serum, an oil-based serum that's going to seal that hydration and go into the skin and moisturize it from within. And the last step is called protect. In daytime, protect is with a good sunscreen that is a mineral zinc. At night, protect looks like a nice, rich, occlusive moisturizer that's going to seal all of those ingredients in. That's it. That's all you need. There are some other products you may need to incorporate, like eye cream or lip balm and such, but I'm talking about the core routine. It should be 5 steps. I have the TBD method of application detailed on my website. I will also include a link in the description below. Have you learned anything new from this video? Please let me know. Have you made any of these mistakes? I would love to know. I'm also working on review videos, so if there are any products that you'd like me to review for you, just plug them in the comments below. And until the next video, be well, be safe, be beautiful, take care.